Steal the sports betting formula that has taken the internet by storm. Get winnings of $548, $1,326, $3,425 every month, at least $41,100 per year in pure profit, even if you consider yourself a sports betting expert. Best part? You don't even have to be an expert in sports betting. Actually, it's recommended if you don't win very often, or if you just bet for fun. You don't need thousands of dollars to throw away, not even hundreds. We say that you won't have any losses in the first 5 months, almost guaranteed. It is proven mathematically on more than 1,253 people and counting that it works every single time like clockwork. Awesome system, very reliable, and brings in consistent profits. I will be a member for a very long time. That's from Andrew. My bankroll is increasing by $300 every month. This is the best system I've ever used. It works like clockwork every time, says Nick in Las Vegas. Most unique system I've ever seen. Thanks very much for such an honest system. Sports betting has never been so fun, says Leo. Your risk is close to zero. Warning, this is not a get-rich scheme, but it can make you a lot of money. If you want to win millions and millions only, this message is not for you. But if you really want to make extra cash using an ultra-proven tested method with a legal yet encouraged by bookies method, then watch this short free video now until it's too late. Dear friend, my name is Tommy Craig. And finally, you're in the right place at precisely the right time. In fact, you're right at the winning sweet spot of a trend. Heck, a tsunami that's going to leave more wealth in its wake than anything you've ever seen before. And I'm not kidding at all. You may not know it yet, but you've already got almost everything you need. And I'm about to arm you with the last missing pieces of the puzzle right here on this page. And when you snap those last pieces into place, you'll see why sports betting can be your gold mine anytime, anywhere, with close to zero risk. How can I promise you that? Because I've personally leveraged this exact sports betting formula to repeatedly pull in over $2,000 a month while investing just a few bucks. Even though I'm only 28 years old, with no genius brain, no training, and no unfair advantages or head starts of any kind. And I'm not some kind of sports betting wizard either. Believe it or not, I stumbled into sports betting my freshman year of college after I accidentally discovered a formula to win for 3 months in a row and multiply my investment times 23. After years of losing, after years of bad streaks, I made the system years ago when I was trying to make some cash without getting a job. I was a part-time poker player and an addicted lottery player. I had a lot of friends that bet sports and constantly lost every single week. I was pretty much in the same situation as them, winning from time to time, but nothing remarkable. After a while, I was about to quit. I felt like I was never going to hit it big. Week after week, it was more like I was tasting, but not really getting to eat the cash pie. It was fun at that time, but the problem was that this fun was squeezing all my money, and I couldn't afford it. Until one day, I was getting to the point where I didn't care too much. I had less than $100 in my pocket, and I started to just bet like crazy, trying different methods with small amounts. All of a sudden, betting blindly, I started to win. It wasn't much. I was doubling my investment every 2 to 3 days. It gave me some hope. This lasted for 24 days in a row, and at the end, the amount was pretty big. $1,323.44. I felt like I was the luckiest person in the world. My friends were amazed too, and they believed that I was onto something, and that I didn't want to share it with them. Now, I was finally able to eat from the cash pie. It felt pretty awesome. To be honest, at that time, I had no clue why I was winning, and I didn't really care. I assumed that it was out of luck. I wish this had lasted forever, but it didn't. On the 25th day, I hit a bad streak, and I started to lose. The next day, the same, and I continued into the same rhythm for 2 more weeks. Jesus, I lost all my winnings from the glory period, and even some extra money from my pocket. Now, by this point, I was really pissed. You know how it is. If you don't taste the easy money you get with the winnings, and you lose most of the time, you get used to it, and you live with it. But if you smelt the cash, you felt the emotions of winning, and then you run into a really bad streak, it's a disaster. It happened to me, and it was horrible. I had to figure out what was happening. Why had I won, and why had I lost? It became obvious to me that it wasn't just luck. I started to search for answers and solutions. I read all the books I could find, online and offline. I even talked to some of the guys from my college campus that were considered sports betting experts. They were all saying that you have to watch for the games of the year, crazy parlays, or betting your whole bankroll on one game after solid research. I knew that those methods didn't work because I had already tried these techniques before. I wanted something else. I wanted, as you probably want today, a system that is proven to work in any conditions, a system that generates me more than $500 a month, a system that is easy to implement because I was not an expert, a system that works immediately, not in weeks, a month, or after a year, a system that works for every sport in the USA and soccer internationally, a system that was 100% legal and clean. When I was about to lose my hope, I discovered a little book that contained a very interesting betting method, adapted from blackjack. I found it very interesting. It's called the Martingale system. While I was reading it, I realized that during the period that I had won a lot, I was blindly using a modified version of this system. It was purely by chance. But that made me realize that I had to investigate some more. Based on the Martingale system and all the good tips I found in other books I read, I developed a pretty efficient system called Sports Cash System. I started out slow, with a bankroll of less than $100, and I pretty soon got it to $600. Within 2 months, I had built my $600 to over $2,500. I then kept refining my system for months and months until I had it exactly where I wanted it. From there on, I was making thousands every month using my system of betting sports. I was having the time of my life winning on sports, paying all my bills, going out to bars, having fun. Before long, all my friends were asking how I did it, what I did. So I shared it with them, and before long, they were all winning. That's when I decided I was tired of the sports book practically robbing people, and I decided to release this system to the public. The truth is, without a system on your side, it's very hard to win with the odds the sports books give you. By using this system, you flip the odds on them. This is not a get-rich-quick system. This is a system for people who want to make consistent profits from wagering on sports. We call ourselves sports investors. There's no games of the year, crazy parlays, or betting your whole bankroll on one game. This is a system designed for good bankroll management, following my wagering system and then following my expert play of the day. This works especially if you don't know how to pick a winner. It took me 3 years, but I turned that crazy idea into a system that pays out like a cash machine. A system that never could be stopped or saturated because it uses the best betting formula of all time that lets me consistently and methodically rake in hundreds of dollars, thousands, even more if I decide to increase the amount invested. A system that has helped most of my friends to win as I win, and hundreds of people worldwide. Here's the proof. And to do it all with little risk, no huge money to invest, no illegal stuff. It was what got me from a 10-year-old used car with a blown engine to a brand new 2010 BMW 6 Series when I turned 26 this year. In fact, you'll wonder why you bothered with other crazy methods and impossible to win betting adventures and the rest of the things you've personally tried just to make a quick buck, when all this time, there's nothing to figure out with sports betting. Just a simple formula that works 9 out of 10 times. I've had all the complicated parts tossed out, leaving you with a clear, straight path to the money. And if you're like me, once you start seeing the winnings stack up in your accounts and the wire transfers and checks coming in, you'll never look back at all the stupid sports systems and methods that you used to use. Introducing the Sports Cash System. Here's why starting to bet small for fun and for small profits at first is the best way you'll ever find to break in to huge money that the sports betting has to offer you right now, and why I'm so sure the next generation of gurus and sports bettors are going to make big money by jumping on this wave before it explodes. The greatest part about sports betting using my proven formula is not just that it's so easy, but that the risks are very slim and pretty close to zero. So once you start seeing the money come in, it never stops. After my first $1,000 a month, dumb, simple method of hundreds and thousands of dollars with sports betting, I promised myself I'd never waste time with tricks again. Because those kinds of methods, game of the year, crazy parlays, or betting the entire bankroll on one game, they never work for long. But that's exactly what the big gurus keep feeding you. Tricks. Investing thousands of dollars into stupid systems and weird softwares that take you at least 2 months to read it or learn how to use it. All just a bunch of gee whiz mumbo jumbo that distracts you for long enough for them to pick your pocket one last time before they get the hell out of town. There's a good reason for that. Tricks are all they have left. All the easy money in the sports betting game is long gone, and you'd better believe the gurus know that. Maybe you've noticed how many sports betting experts you've been running into lately online, advertising their BS. Maybe you've noticed some of the big honcho smart guys retiring to backpack the world or wander around in their motorhomes. It's because they've seen the writing on the wall, and they're cashing out while they can, and take your money. And that's huge for you because these fake experts are throwing in the towel right before the biggest wave ever hits the beach. This is happening right now. The old sports betting tricks are freezing over. The motherlode is going to the basics, winning more than you bet and winning consistently. And all the old school bettors are left shifting the deck chairs around before their ship goes down. In fact, in my opinion, this is set to be the biggest change of sports betting since the beginning of time. All those experts sitting pretty on top of big lumbering winnings are in for a rough ride. Their time is over. And if you're just starting out, new with nothing to unlearn, quit whatever you're using now because it won't take you anywhere. You're about to get in on the ground floor and skip right to where you should have been in the first place. Having a proven simple method that generates you easy cash sports betting on any sport. Football, basketball, hockey, baseball, soccer, whatever's in season and our experts tell you to bet. And it's not just me saying it. There are hundreds of guys talking about my system. People like you who dared to go beyond and change their lives. Thanks so much for this video. It really works as you describe it, and the trick you showed me at the end of the video has helped me to win $350 last week. I owe you big time, says Martin L. I'd just like to say that after trying so many so-called professional handicappers and losing my shirt, it is so good to finally find someone who can actually make a profit wagering. You're without a doubt the best I've ever seen at picking sports winners. Thank you so much for an honest service. That's from John M. The sports cash system is truly one of the only sports wagering systems I've ever seen to consistently turn a profit month after month. There's simply no way you can lose following their system combined with their expert picking ability. That's from Scotty in California. And the facts prove that it's not just some fad, because there are already more than 100 million Americans betting on sports in 2012, and over 1 billion people worldwide betting on soccer and other sports, and less than 1% are winning consistently. Those who win consistently are using a plan, and they're using a solid sports system to help them profit consistently. Since you're going to be one of the few people to really get into sports betting with a solid system that is close to zero risk, you need to understand just how huge this actually is. Bookies pay each year more than $25 billion in winnings, and still they earn billions. Of course, the money comes from the people who lose. Be smart and be in the winning circle. More than 80 million people are betting online. Easy, fast, and accurate. Think about it. If you kept track of how much time each day that you spent doing unimportant activities that have no impact on your life, well, you could take 20 minutes to apply my formula and get winnings of $500, $1,000, or even more every single week with no risk. It gets even better, though, because you're not competing with anybody. Nobody will hate you. The only competition you have is with yourself. It's up to you if you want to stop the nonsense with your current methods and all the other stupid systems, games of the year, and theories you tried that don't work, and to start playing like pros and getting sweet payouts like clockwork. What all this means is There's no better time to start winning than right now. Nobody has an advantage over you at this moment. My formula will take you exactly where you need to be. But you have to take action right freaking now if you want to be one of the early movers seizing the prime real estate and holding the high ground when this trend hits its peak. You've got time, but not much. So in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn yourself into a sports betting powerhouse before your bookie or online sports book knows what hit them. Here's the deal. You don't need to learn a whole new bag of tricks with sports betting. Everything from knowing the teams, the coaches, and crazy stats about sports you decide to bet on. In fact, the system I've developed has the same efficiency, even with those who hate sports or don't watch them at all. The system works for anyone worldwide. You can bet online, with bookies, or with casinos in person, as long as they have a sports book. Most people will want to bet online because it's the easiest way, has the best odds, and you can find games we recommend to bet on fast and easily. The best part is, this system works year-round for every sport in the USA and soccer internationally. So no matter if it's football, basketball, hockey, baseball, or soccer season, our system works. You get to make cash year-round. So as long as you can turn on a computer, make a small deposit, and start following the system exactly as we tell you, then you can make consistent profits of $500, $1,000, or even much more per month. Don't worry. Once you're inside the system, we show you how to do everything step by step. It's so simple that your grandma could do it. Even if you've never bet online before, we show you exactly how to create an account, get a huge deposit bonus, and start making your bets following the sports cash system every single day. Our videos will show you how to do everything. We've helped complete beginner sports bettors and expert sports bettors to drag in more profits no matter what their experience level is. We only recommend and use sports books that have been in business for many years with a 100% positive rating from their members for quick deposits, customer service, and payouts. We show you exactly how to stay away from any shady or bad online sports books. In fact, the sports book we recommend using for new members has over 1 million active members worldwide and 100% user feedback and payout rating. And once you're up and running, there's no need to go back to the drawing board every few months because what works with my system stays working. No formula changing, no bad streaks, nothing. And if you're wondering why it took me so long to hit big payouts if it was so easy, here's a confession. I made a big mistake at first. A mistake you're going to save months and some big bucks on by sidestepping from day one. In the beginning, I treated sports betting just like any other luck game. And it took me a while before I realized I could make lots more money by tapping into what smart people do most naturally and effortlessly in their bets. Once I solved that puzzle, the money for that brand new BMW really didn't take long to make. And I'm going to show you how to skip the being stupid part and go for the big money formula right away, with 2 fast action steps that'll let you bet smart and out of the stuck learning phase that drags most bettors down. Step 1. You start small, with just a few bucks. You start using my sports cash system, and you'll see the first winnings very quickly. The sports cash system uses a number of statistics, rules, and angles every single day of the month to ensure that we're always keeping every single player profitable. Let's say your overall goal is to turn your hobby of sports wagering into a hobby that ensures you're profiting $500 a month. Not a bad goal for the average sports bettor. 30 days in a month times 25 bucks equals $750. So you have to make sure that you win $25 a day, 20 out of the 30 days in the month from your wagers, no matter what, in order to profit $500 per month. Well, this is how you do it. You'd subscribe to the sports cash system and simply follow my sequence of bets. If we lose a bet, you simply increase your stake on the next bet to make up for the first bet and make sure that you're only risking enough to win $50 on your next bet. It sounds simple. It is simple, but only if you know how to do it. And that's just a part of the formula. The most important part you'll discover a bit later. Without bragging, I can teach anybody in this world how to make a few $1,000 from betting on sports. It's been proven by so many guys that have used this system, and it'll definitely work for you too. Here's a short thank you message from one of my members. Quote, "My overall results are winning more bets than losing. My winning percentage was roughly 70%. Overall profits can't be assessed due to my personal betting style. I did follow the recommended system, and it was very successful. Rough estimate would be a profit of about $400 a month. My bankroll was $120 estimated at the beginning of using this service. My current balance is $348. Great system. I can't wait to keep using you guys and grow my bankroll. From Stephanie B. Okay, you've already put profits in your pocket thanks to the formula. Maybe not enough money to buy a sports car with yet, but stay with me, because you're about to get to the money phase of this two-step game, where the really life-changing winnings start to roll in. Step number 2, the most important. Once you subscribe to Sports Cash System today, I'll give you my expert system I've used to rake in profits for years and my top play of the day to bet on every single day. That means I do all the work for you. It's not enough to use the formula I showed you at step 1. You can't use it on any game, and you can't use it blindly. You need a top play, and I'm going to give it to you every single day like clockwork. Every day you're going to receive in your email the top play of the day, or the game that has the best chance of winning for the next day. You will also receive it inside the members area at least 8 to 10 hours before the game starts, so you have plenty of time to make the wager online or with your bookie. Why not more than one? Because I only focus on giving the play that has the highest percentage of winning. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. I do all the hard work behind the scenes, and every single day, even if it's Christmas or Thanksgiving Day, I'm going to send you the top play, period. It doesn't matter what sport's in season. My system has experts for all sports, including football, basketball, baseball, hockey, and soccer internationally. I'm unique because other sports experts will just nickel and dime you and try to get you to buy as many plays as possible. My system only selects the top play of the day by using our system that combines trends, systems, angles, and our expert handicapping to release the top play possible. You get this play every single day for one small fee. Other experts will try and charge you over and over again for every pick. I've been performing this system for over 5 years now, with great success. I have members that have been with me for years at a time and are very happy. I take a lot of pride and responsibility into finding the absolute best play on the board every single day. I rarely lose with this system, and it's one of the top-rated sportsbook systems out right now. Also, note that this is not a get-rich-fast scheme. My system is designed to win consistently and continuously. What money do you need to start applying to my system? Well, the exact answer you'll find inside once you become a full member of Sports Cash System. Now, I can assure you that it's small and you can afford it for sure because the system can be modified according to your budget. Okay, so how much is this going to cost me? This method is cutting edge. Putting a price tag on this wasn't easy. You're getting a one-way on-ramp straight to the money and a virtual roadmap to get you right to the $500 and $1,000 months even faster than I did. Still, even fast-forwarding right to the quick winnings with sports betting is easily worth way more than the hundreds that the gurus charge for all those get-rich formula books. I meant it when I said this is the best opportunity I've ever seen if you've never made a dime from betting or from other luck games before now. So I'm going to put a price on it that makes it a complete no-brainer for anyone to get involved and take action right away. That means for a limited time, you can get your hands on everything I've told you about here for a small investment of $4.95 now for you to try it out for 5 days. Then if you like the Sports Cash System, you'll be charged $59.95 after 5 days. Your membership fee will be $59.95 every month, and you can cancel it at any time, even during the first 5 days, and never pay another dime. It doesn't matter if you bet $25 a game, $50 a game, $100 a game, or even $1,000 per game. We charge every member the same low fee. Other sports experts, handicappers, and services will try and charge you $50 or $100 per pick. With us, you get our expert system that took years to develop and our top play every single day of the week, 365 days a year for one low monthly price. Wait, it gets even better though, because if you act now, you'll also get free instant access to 2 first mover bonuses that are going to be off the table later on if you put this off. They're valued at hundreds of dollars and you'll find them inside the members area. Click on the Add to Cart button to start right away. Plus, you're completely covered by my no questions asked, and you can cancel the program anytime you'd like, 100% money back guarantee for a full 60 days. That means if at any time during the first 2 months, for any reason or no reason at all, you're not absolutely thrilled with the money you're making with the sports cash system, all you have to do is shoot me a quick email at the address you'll find inside the members area, and I'll refund every penny you paid on the spot. No hassles, no runarounds, and we part as friends. And the fast action bonuses, they're yours to keep no matter what. That's my way of saying thank you for giving the sports cash system a try. Same applies with the cancellations. You can stop the program anytime you want, but you won't want to because every day you'll receive exactly what you need to win some extra cash for you and your family. You need to move fast on this right now, though. The early bird bonuses are going to disappear pretty quickly. Here's how to order. Yes, I'm clicking the Add to Cart button to get instant access to the Sports Cash system and all the fast action bonuses right away. I understand that the time is now to get in on what's guaranteed to be the most consistent method to make extra cash from sports betting ever. And to prove to me that this is all real, I understand I'll even receive a proven system I can plug in right away to start things off with a bang. I also understand that I can get a 2-month guarantee and cancellation period in case I change my mind or don't like this system for any reason, but the bonuses are mine to keep no matter what. I'll see you inside. Tommy Craig. P.S. If you still haven't clicked the Add to Cart button to get started, think about this. The faster you jump on sports betting, the more profits you're going to make, not just this week, but next week, next month, and next year. The sports betting shift has begun, and it's always the early adopters that cash in the biggest on these brand new trends. People who sit on the sidelines and put things off find the landscape changed and mountains that they won't be able to cross. So now that you know about this, what are you going to do about it? I hope you agree that you need to do something, and there are only a couple of options. Option number 1, continue lining the scamming so-called sports betting experts' pockets for the latest secondhand tricks, expensive games of the year, and read their boring ebooks and courses with content that has been gathered for free from the internet. Option number 2, become a member of Sports Cash System and profit from a real live system that does all the work for you, that has proven to work on hundreds of other people just like you, that is not boring, and it doesn't make you read or learn anything. You'll have everything you need at your fingertips through live videos that show you everything you need to know. Remember, this system works for anyone worldwide. You can bet online or with bookies or casinos in person, as long as they have a sports book. Most people will want to bet online because it's just the easiest way, has the best odds, and you can find the games we recommend to bet on fast and easily. Even if you have never bet online before, we show you exactly how to create an account, get a huge deposit bonus, and start making your bets following the Sports Cash system every single day. Our videos will show you how to do everything. We've helped complete beginner sports bettors and expert sport bettors to drag in more profits no matter what their experience level. So, as long as you can turn on a computer, make a small deposit, and start following the system exactly as we tell you, then you can make consistent profits of $500, $1,000, or even more per month. Don't worry. Once you're inside the system, we show you how to do everything step by step. It's so simple that your grandma can do it. You can do this and join the next generation of smart sports bettors with a solid system and an unfair first mover advantage starting today, if you get involved right now. PPS. Remember, you're getting the 2-step system that you can cash in with right now without any quote-unquote theory to figure out, even if you've never made $1 before in your life. PPPS. You're totally protected by my 100% no questions asked guarantee for a full 60 days. So the only risk left is the risk you'll wait too long and miss the most profitable opportunity to hit the internet in a decade. And the bonuses are yours to keep no matter what you decide later. Still here? Have some questions? Please check out what other people like you had to ask. How can I order Sports Cash System? You can join Sports Cash System by clicking the Add to Cart button below. We'll give you immediate access to our members only area where you can learn exactly how the system works, get our top plays of the day, and start making profits right away with Sports Cash System. You'll be able to start following the system 10 to 15 minutes from now. Everything is clearly laid out for you inside the members area. As long as you can watch our quick tutorial, then you'll have no issues placing your wagers and following our Sports Cash System that is used by thousands of sports bettors all over the world to rake in profits every single month. I plan on using the system to make my bets online, but I'm worried about betting online. I've never done it. How do I know it'll work where I live and that the sports playbook I'm using is legitimate? Don't worry. We've been in this business for a long time, and we know what sports books are good and which ones to stay away from. Even if you've never bet online before, we'll show you exactly how to create an account, get huge deposit bonus, and start making your bets following the Sports Cash System every single day. Our videos will show you how to do everything. We only recommend and use sports books that have been in business for many years with a 100% positive rating from their members for quick deposits, customer service, and payouts. We'll show you exactly how to stay away from any shady or bad online sports books. In fact, the sports book we recommend using for new members has over 1 million active members worldwide. Is this system easy to follow? What if I'm not an experienced sports bettor? Don't worry. This system is designed to work for beginner, intermediate, and advanced sports bettors. Inside the members area, we've explained everything out for you so even the complete newbies to sports betting can learn quickly. Within 10 to 15 minutes of paying and getting your membership access, you'll be able to use your username and password to access the Sports Cash System members area and start using it right away. As always, if you have any issues, you can submit a support ticket inside the members area or contact us by email at support@sportscashsystem.com. What if I want to cancel? How can I cancel without being charged? You can cancel at any time and never pay us another penny. All you have to do is cancel at clickbank.com or email us at support@sportscashsystem.com. We're dedicated to providing the best support. If you have any problems, questions, or would like to cancel or ask for a refund, then please contact us immediately, and our support team will be with you to help right away. You can email us or submit a support request inside the members area. What exactly will I be charged? You'll be charged a small investment of $4.95 to try it out now for 5 days. Then, if you like the Sports Cash System, you'll be charged $59.95 per month, and you can cancel at any time, even during the first 5 days, and never pay another dime. It doesn't matter if you bet $25 a game, $50 a game, $100 a game, or even $1,000 per game. We charge every member the same low fee. Other sports services will try and charge you $50 or $100 per pick. With us, you get our expert system that took us years to develop and our top play every single day of the week, 365 days a year for one low monthly price. Start right now by clicking on the button below. This is free money. Take it.